It's a 56-48.
Oh, oh.
And then Flauke has a 106-32, so yeah, that's a 10-minute difference right there.
Yeah, that's... I mean...
But at the very least, we could see. I would love to see if Flauke gets a new personal best.
Yeah, I mean, that would be awesome, especially considering I have not been too active, so it's going to be interesting to see some of the strats that I might not have seen yet. I've actually been working on max percent the past couple of days because I kept failing at it, and I'm now just dedicated. So...
Very nice.
Already looks like Michael's a couple frames ahead.
They're just, I guess it's kind of synced up as it is.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
So, yeah, not really much happens in Area 1. We just suck up ghosts and try to do it as fast as possible. We do
and then
notice...
reset when you don't get doubles.
Oh yeah, no reset if you don't get the candles.
That's gotta be at least half of my run attempts.
Yeah, I will say this is probably the most reset-heavy area in the game.
Oh, for sure. Especially just with all the small mess-ups that people immediately just think will ruin the run, even though it's only a couple seconds.
For sure. Some of these strats are just based on your position and how do you set up and optimize it. Oh, Flauke misses the double, the first double in the game. Reset.
Oh, you must be ahead of me. I'm just now seeing him get the first purple puncher.
Yeah, I might help you with that later, but
yeah, I might just refresh real quick.
Okay. So that the wardrobe room has a particular setup where we grab the ghost in the middle to spawn the next wave of ghosts after catching the ghost from the wardrobe, and that's just a optimization that saves you having to wait for the second spawn of second wave of ghosts.
Yeah, and then the pushing of the garbage can ghost is always something that's been interesting because for some reason every other ghost, I believe, would just deal damage to you as soon as you run into it, but...
Yeah. Let's see, I thought I had something going on, but I guess not. Anyway, here we're approaching the first set of portrait ghosts. This is Neville. Loves to read. He also has a famous nickname called Nigel Strawberry.
I haven't heard the strawberry one.
Actually, I'm thinking of probably the show. Or that one movie, but whatever.
What was that, Rugrats, I think?
Yeah. No. The meme is Nigel Trollberry. That's right.
There we go. Yeah, that's what I...
See, I know what my memes are.
I mean, yeah, I saw it in the notes for the commentary. Memes.
What notes? We're just making this stuff up as we go.
Ooh, be careful there, bud.
I know. Anyway, so as we catch these ghosts, we're actually trying to get them in the corners so we suck-ups can be more optimized, and it also restricts the ghosts so they don't move around as much, and you would get better control overall.
And the leaves in the master bedroom coming through the window tends to cause some lag, but in both of their cases, it doesn't really seem to be doing anything.
Yeah, that room... It's actually loading like 2 areas, so that's pretty much the big cause of the lag, since it loads the outside as well.
I always assumed it was the leaves, but I guess that makes more sense.
Yeah. It's actually kind of amazing how they designed this game to run pretty smoothly and have like so much detail.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean...
And it's a GameCube game.
Yeah.
Okay. So, first boss fight, Chauncey. Everything that we're pretty much doing is all intentional to take damage, go fast.
You see Michael get hit purposely in the second cycle of Chauncey's attacks. So that
So
way he can purposely be invincible due to getting hit, and then that allows him to suck up the ball without taking damage from it.
exactly. And I completely missed if Michael or Flauke has any pearls, because that way they would have a chance to be in low percent.
I believe I saw Flauke have a couple for each of them.
Hmm. Okay. So yeah, he takes damage here. That's an interesting setup. He takes damage here and then knocks on the wall to extend his invincibility frames, and gets the ball and gets a really good 2-cycle. Chauncey. Chauncey's only 2-cycleable. You can't 1-cycle him, including King Boo.
I'm still waiting for the day somebody ends up finding out how to do it.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. So 6-11 catch for Flauke. So far, there's not really much of a gap in between these two runners. This is Area 1, so not really much happens here, but as we get into Area 2, that's when more interesting
Yeah,
things happen.
for sure.
For example, we introduce RNG.
Oh boy.
RNG Simulator, the game.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty much Area 2 in a nutshell for the most part. The other two areas aren't too bad with it, I don't think. Or at least for the main things.
Yeah, I'd honestly say Area 3 is my... me personally, it's like my favorite area in the game. I just don't like Area 2 and 4.
Yeah, 2's the one that, I don't know, it seems to drag on for a bit. And 4
Well,
definitely just kind of...
not only that, it's probably have like the most complex setups that can easily just go wrong.
Yeah, for sure, especially when you'll see later they save and then immediately reset if they get it set up correctly. And if you end up resetting the game before it saves, which doesn't happen too often, but it can happen, and that would not be good.
Mm-hmm.
Because then that would essentially start them back from whenever their last save was, which they might not have saved at all.
Yeah. We'll be heading into the ballroom.
First
And
RNG heavy room for the most
yeah,
part.
exactly. And that room also introduces some Shy Guys. So they spawn in a pair, and it's ideal to try and get them, catch them together. That's a very good startup for Michael. Oh, that was a really good setup for the second pair. And he does that because he doesn't want to try and suck up the ghost or the Shy Guys on the far right. He doesn't want to try to suck up their masks because that would just ruin the setup, and you would
Yeah.
lose probably like 5 to 6 seconds because they would have to respawn.
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure if you get rid of both of them, they don't respawn in pairs. So
But that
they
was a
might.
really clean ballroom for Michael, and he also got the early release.
Yeah, that's
Let's see
definitely.
if Flauke doesn't get punished by RNG here.
I mean, he did pretty good with the Shy Guys so far. So
Nice. Nobody loses 10 seconds. Very good. Oh, Michael, what are you doing? You're copying HD's run.
what did he do? I didn't see it yet. I'm still a little bit behind.
It's the double he goes for. It's like really risky what he was doing.
Oh yeah, I just saw that now. Oof.
The dancing queen. Okay, so let's see. Flauke. I don't. I missed it if he went for if he tried going for poster skip. He misses the double there, so he's
It
gonna
looks
have
like
to
he
wait.
just got it. That just
Okay.
so yeah. He just did that for me. So like,
Okay,
I'm
cool.
probably about 10 seconds behind, maybe. Ooh, but
Yeah. Well, that's
he got
pretty good.
caught by the red ghost in the double.
Yeah, poster skip, the way it works is apparently the hitbox can actually go through the wall and will allow you to skip having to push the button. Well, actually, it would skip you to pulling down the poster to push down the button after the wall is moved.
Yeah, you're somehow
Saves you
able
about
to
like
suck it
4
through the
seconds.
wall.
It's pretty insane because that poster is actually quite far away from where you are. All right, setting up. Nope. Oh, he didn't set up for text skip. He he gambled for the boo to be underneath the table.
And it
Also,
was.
I'm
Oh, it
sorry.
actually wasn't. That never happens. It's always there.
Yeah, sometimes if you take the gamble, he will be there. But yeah, actually getting that text skip if we see Flauke go for it can save you around 6 to 8 seconds. Combinator stream.
I
Yeah.
didn't know this existed.
It's
I'm not
okay.
even.
Just real quick, if you know that invite link that SpeedGaming gave you, there should be like a link above that has like the commentator stream. It should be above that invite.
Ah,
Anyway, so far RNG is looking pretty okay, pretty average. And don't worry if you can't get it working. It does require Flash to run it. There are some instructions though if you can't get it running. But anyway. Michael getting fast text skip. Fast text. There's actually the longest text in the game where EGAD will talk to you about Van Gogh, and that's quite annoying, really. It's kind of random. I don't know exactly how random it is, but it mostly tends to happen in later parts of the game, I've noticed.
and a weird thing about that is actually you can get it on the boo that was in Van Gogh's room after you set them
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, exactly, and that can just like completely give the other run the upper hand in that scenario if it's a close race. Oh no, Flauke having trouble finding the boo. He went past it. The thing about boos is, or I guess the game and its boo detecting, the way it's like programmed for the boo radar, it's like very inconsistent or just unreliable at times. So you kind of just have to take a guess of where they are at times.
Hmm.
So this is another way of setting up for doubles is you can have the grabber grab you, and you can shake him off in the direction of the other ghost and catch them together. Okay, this boo is hiding in the worst possible spot, and these hearts are not helping his case at all. His vacuum is not able to reach the painting, but he eventually gets it. And so we did fire skip. We actually skipped having to do the puzzle in that room to light up the candles to unlock the room. And so we just warp back to the beginning and just head on back with the fire from the hallways to light up these candles. It's
And that
I forget
skip
how
probably wouldn't be necessary if it weren't for the fact that you would have the text that EGAD would say
ex
explaining what the element is as well.
Right, yeah. Forgot. There's a really long conversation with EGAD.
I feel like it is possible to skip it for the next element in the kitchen, but we haven't really seen that ever, I
Yeah.
don't think. But there is something draped over table on the far left in there, so it's technically possible, I would assume.
Hmm.
Oh, it looks like Flauke got it as well, so that's good.
Oh, didn't get scare skip. Lost a second of his life right there.
Yeah, now you can see Mario's hat sitting there, because now I actually got the commentator stream open.
Nice.
They're going to also have to collect all 5 of the Mario items that are scattered across the mansion in order to progress through one of the ghosts. And Flauke actually got the golden mouse to spawn in the hallway there.
Oh yeah, nice. Oh no, he's Michael. What are you doing?
Well, he got him in time, apparently.
Yeah, I would have just lost it there if he missed it, because he has to like.
Go all the way back to the...
Yeah, it's an
Or wait,
unfortunate time loss.
or doesn't he actually just like reset from the door, right?
I don't exactly remember, but
I think
it
he
could
just
be
goes back to
that.
the door.
Yeah, he could just respawn back at the door, but it's been a while since I've seen that happen. I've honestly forgotten.
He's able to get the tech skip through the mouse hole because he is sucking up the boo at the same time he goes through the mouse hole.
Yes.
So he doesn't get the text from EGAD because he's going through an animation, I guess.
Yeah, this is also on Japanese. That's an exclusive Japanese glitch. You can't do it in English because you don't. It doesn't really let you go through the mouse hole. It just kind of keeps you there until the, I guess, the animation and you talking to EGAD is over with.
Although I think if you do it frame perfectly in the Japanese version, you're able to get the English outcome of it somehow. Or at least, oh, we got the tech skip
Oh,
and
tech skip, or yeah.
no need to flex on us. Okay.
Is Michael going for like? There's like an incentive or an award for having fastest time in the tournament.
Oh yeah, and I guess that wouldn't really matter in which round either. So
And I don't remember who, if anyone has gotten a faster time than HD today, but his time is like a 57. Was it a 57:17 or something like that?
I don't know. I haven't seen any. I didn't see the schedule at all. So I've missed pretty much every single round so far. So I'll have to catch up on that maybe tonight or tomorrow.
57:12. Okay, so
All
I'm
right.
assuming that's the fastest, time on the. Oh wow, it is the fastest time in the tournament. Nice.
Blue Hits is in it, right? What did he get? Couldn't have done too bad, I don't think.
All right, so thankfully the chest did not stick. Get stuck opening, because that would have caused the boo to either escape or just be really far away.
Yeah, that always sucks when that happens. It seems like it's purely on a whim. Like it doesn't really happen consistently. It's usually just like when you get it at a bad angle, but sometimes you can be right in front of it and it would still just not work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really annoying, especially when a boo is out and about. So what he just did right there is he shot fire after opening the door, and actually just before the ghost spawn, and that can cause the ghost to lose its element, and will let you stun him as he spawns.
Which he actually did in the what is it? Is that the hidden room or the? No, yeah, that's the hidden room.
Oh yeah,
Because
hidden room, yeah.
yeah,
It's
all 4 of them
pretty
have
much the same
fire.
idea there. Just really, really complex and hard to do because you're having to
Aim as well, yeah.
You're having to like have each and every ghost follow you to the last one, and then set up for a quad. Like that's actually
Ooh,
not
he's
easy to do.
Michael's watering the plant. Is he gonna just keep going back for that? Going for a 100% run.
Yeah, he could definitely do that. I thought he was going for low percent.
I mean, if he didn't have those pearls, he might be able to. Who knows?
Yeah. I already don't like this game again. Oh no, what's going on?
What is that? What Michael just said in the chat?
If this means anything, he probably just... I don't
He
know what
probably got
happened.
sniped by a bone. No,
Well, he just probably hates this game in general.
fair enough.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, I think every one of us does. As a
Well,
speedrun, anyway.
I believe there is a soft lock you can get here in the graveyard, so it could have been that, but it's not. So
Oh, interesting. I don't know about that one.
I think it's if you go like you're able to kind of slide down the stairs, but if you go to the left or right instead, you can go like out of bounds,
Hmm.
and you're stuck like infinitely sliding or something like that. I'm not too sure on what it is, but I know there's a soft lock you can get.
Interesting.
I actually got a soft lock in the Chauncey battle, and it was just Luigi infinitely stuck holding up the peace signs after he sucked them up, and I have no idea what caused it.
Dang. Well, that was an incredibly good Bogmire
Yeah, that was a
fight.
one second, wasn't it?
He had very, very good control right there. Flauke, he's going to be getting his Mr. Bone spawn there.
That was
We
a good
intentionally
position
get
for
we
spooking.
intentionally take damage on the third charge that will cause Mr. Bones to spawn faster. And depending on where you position the... Oh, geez, I'm forgetting his name already. I think it's Spooky, but...
Polterpup.
Polterpup, yeah. But depending on where you position the dog, he'll be right where the bone lands.
Yeah, because if you get hit by him, he'll then walk back to the doghouse.
Hmm.
So he would like pathfind back to the doghouse from wherever you get him, and if the bone is in his path, then he'll just stay right where that is.
Exactly.
Which dogs are barking outside? Hopefully that's not picking up in the mic.
No, you're good. So, let's see. It looks like they're only close to a minute apart from each other, which is actually not bad, considering
Yeah, for sure.
um, the difference in times. It looks like... Oh,
Ooh, oh
yep,
wow.
okay, very nice.
Yeah, I did not expect that to. It looked like
That,
he
that
was going to break off at least once there.
Yeah, that beginning, he had very good control, but then just kind of lost it a little bit there. Still getting a one cycle.
Impressive for sure. It's not. It's the easiest of the two that are one cyclable. That's for sure.
Here we are in the King Boo's altar.
Because that's a part of the house.
Yeah, it's
Nobody
like, did he
questioned it.
make? It's like, did he build this to put a portrait of Mario here?
That's purely the reason it's here, apparently. Although I do give him credit for lion's heads. That's very.
Oh yeah, very nice aesthetics right there. All right, coming up, let's see if Michael can get stumble skip. He gets it. All right.
Dumble skip.
He also gets that scare skip there, which is interesting. We usually just pull out the water just to skip that.
I don't know what stumble skip is. Inform me on that. I actually don't know what that is.
Well, there's probably better. There's better. there's people that are better at explaining what this really is, but apparently I'm gonna take a wild guess here. It just um there are times when Luigi just like stumbles. It happens. I know it happens during times when you're doing the doghouse warp. That sometimes will or that'll usually cause you to stumble there, but for that case, I don't really know what exactly causes it. It's when you don't stumble instead of stumbling. Thank you, Death Johnson.
Man, he's a genius, am I right?
Yeah, but I feel like it had something to do with the game is resetting Luigi's position after
Oh, okay.
climbing
I
up.
wasn't even sure what you meant by stumbling in the first place. Now I get it. All right. Yeah, it's like when he kind of just stops moving for a split second for no reason.
Yeah. Also, Michael just got another tech skip in the ice room,
Oh, I
or
didn't even notice
the
that.
tea
Wow,
room. Sorry.
I was looking at Flauke there.
Yeah, that's another. It's actually not that hard to set up for, just as long as the boo is not. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter which side he's on, but
As long as he doesn't
uh,
get away.
yeah, because like the thing is, that boo can easily escape if your vacuum is attached to the cloth, the tablecloth, and he can get away with 0 HP, and it's like really dumb.
Yeah, it's probably the most common room for that to happen, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
And a funny story with me and the second floor bathroom. Instead of seeing it as like the woman in the bathroom, I just always saw it as like another old lady, like Nana, but with a big nose instead of like the arm coming up. Because like it never really showed the gap between the arm and the face. So, and now making motions like as if people can see me as well.
Interesting imagination there.
I think I realized it like maybe in the trailer for the 3DS remake, which we it's best to leave it at as a minimal conversation of it as possible.
Okay.
We're not gonna.
Opening that can of worms.
We don't do that here.
We don't open can of worms. Sorry. You're gonna go fishing somewhere else.
How about a Mario fishing game? Like we haven't had a sports game in a while. How about fishing?
Yeah, it's like Monkey
Let it
Ball has
happen.
like a bunch of sport games. Like there's also oh, I'm probably wrong on this, but I'm sure there's like a fishing game.
Make it happen, Nintendo. Because they're clearly watching this.
There are
Where's
many
your
types of
favorite
fish in the
movie?
Mario universe. You know, actually there are flying I think they're called flying fish in this game. Those little
Oh, the things like in the basement. Yeah.
yeah, those little things in the basement or in the courtyard that spawn.
Oh yeah, they are in the courtyard as well.
Um so here's Michael reaching the moon first. He won't probably go for 360 nose 360 moonshot, but you know, that's like a
I don't know how anybody figured this out like before there was a guide and stuff. Especially like us as kids. Like how did we know that? It just doesn't seem. Is that
oh,
good? Is that gonna hit?
it
No, it's
didn't
not.
hit. And
I
the
think you're still a couple seconds ahead of me there. Oh, that one definitely hits though.
yeah.
All right, nice.
All right, lost I want to say it's like maybe 4 seconds or 5 seconds cuz the shooting star it does spawn pretty quickly after losing it the first time.
If I'm not mistaken, the star is actually also a ghost.
Actually, yeah, it is. I just don't know what a good name for it is.
I know it has one. I just can't. Let me. You know, now I'm looking it up because I can't. I can't live with
Do
myself if I.
I will say though, if you have the official Luigi's Mansion guide from Nintendo Power, don't believe anything it says because apparently it got one of the ghosts, the portrait ghost's name spell it incorrectly, and I made the mistake
Really?
of like saying it once.
Really?
Yeah, it was Sir Weston, and his name was pronounced like in the section where it tells you how to beat him. His name was like typed as Sir Winston, and I'm just like, this hurts.
Oh wow! Yeah, I guess that would cause a lot of confusion. I mean, I've heard that a lot for sure.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, I'm about to riot on Nintendo right now.
I'm about to end this man's whole career. I know there's a really good like wiki page. It wasn't the original Wikipedia. It was one of the other off-party ones. Let's see. You GameStop, get out of here.
Ew, GameStop.
Stop seeing this ad.
Alright, very good,
Ad was inappropriate. There we go.
very good, I'm brain farting right now. Jesus. Oh no, that boo!
Yeah, you're definitely still a couple seconds ahead of me, aren't you?
Well, he still gets the boo, so
What
no
happened with
time
it? Did
lost
it
there. Oh, he nearly escaped.
on Michael's side?
Yeah, on Michael's side.
Didn't see
I
that.
was trying to say projector room, and I couldn't get the word out. But anyway, yeah, he got the boo, thankfully. It didn't run out into the hallway there. So going back into Area 1 hallway, this is where RNG can play a pretty big factor in... Not really, though, considering Michael's lead, but... Yeah, considering that
If we were a little bit closer.
Boo was, like, in the worst place in the study room.
Yeah, it's either that or maybe not the chair, I guess, because you can get like all the books on there and that chair at the same time.
Oh yeah, what's interesting is, like, if you somehow were able to, like, find where both the boo and the decoy is, you can only spawn one thing at a time. You can't actually get them both simultaneously. It actually has to spawn the first thing and then the other, which I don't really understand. That would just, because like that's kind of like wasting a second or so of time just spawning the boo. But that's just how it is in this game. Also, I think Michael, is he trying to get the... He actually might be going for the double setup here. Or maybe not. I've only seen that setup done a couple times. And I'm not sure exactly how it's really optimized for, like, how do you set it up optimally, but I assume you probably go after Orville, the one on the plane, first, but I don't know.
Okay, so as it turns out, the shooting star is actually called the Shining Ghost.
The Shining Ghost.
Here's Johnny.
Not based off the movie The Shining.
Here's Luigi. And speaking of ghosts, it looks like in Luigi's Mansion 3 there's going to be portrait ghosts coming back. In a
Oh
sense.
yeah.
Or at least, like, humanoid ghosts.
Yeah, the character ghosts. Also, say hi to the Boo Ball, because he's going
Oh my god, that's
extremely close up there.
that's the scariest thing in the game.
Yeah. No, I'm really happy if that character ghosts are coming back in this game, and that it's also not going to be mission-based, like it was in
Yeah, that
Dark
was
Moon.
confirmed as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, by the director, I think it was the director himself, or the...
My dad.
Yeah, your dad.
Our dad.
Oh, man. Alright, so that was an easy tech skip Michael performed. That's basically a freebie right there.
And now we can put all of our attention onto Flauke for the next 2 minutes.
Yes, because this is just straight up button mashing carpal tunnel simulator right here.
Only
Yeah,
if it were like Mario Sunshine's cutscenes where you just sat there for 5 minutes.
excuse me. Alright, not bad RNG by Flauke.
I think pretty much everybody's first playthrough for this game, they didn't know that you could shake the boxes.
Yeah, exactly. And even if you found them all without cheating, you're still considered a cheater. And ow, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, but the Speedy Spirit is he's chilling on the top bunk up there.
Oh yeah. He's having
I
a
will.
having a whale of a time.
Oh, and I think he's gone, or maybe he just got to the other corner.
Oh, there he is. Oh no, what happened there?
Did he just break off, or did the Speedy Spirit wouldn't have hit him? Right? He's always against the walls.
Yeah, I don't know if he just bumped into it or if he just like lost control.
I'll have to look back at that one later.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, and Michael's done with the.
All right, so based on this is probably he's got to be at least 3 minutes behind.
Yeah, two at least. I mean, especially if he's.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It was only
that,
a 3.
That Gaboo could have just like said, "Nope, I'm out of here."
Yeah, he could have bolted into one of the other rooms.
But he
And
was
if he
actually
goes
being.
up, it's always confusing which side you would have to go into for him.
Oh yeah, he's like he appears on the left side of the hallway.
And if he goes up into either the master bedroom or the study, you really it's hard to tell which one he would go into if he's like right in the middle.
Mm.
You see Michael going back in for ice in the tea room, and that's because he needs it for the elemental ghosts that are going to be in the next room he goes into.
Oh, unfortunately, Flauke does not get tech skip. He pulled off the bed sheet too late. Too much.
He might be a bit too
Point
close
is
to
that
the wall.
he was too late to let go.
Oh, and he yells Mario before he has the chance to scan. I'm happy to see that yelling for Mario is still a thing as well.
Yeah, it's actually really entertaining when he gets down to like low enough HP. Then he just screams out, "Mario!"
Just more and more desperate each time he loses health.
Exactly. Oh, that was the decoy spawn. That's okay though. So unfortunately, I was not keeping track of like the times that HD had in comparison to where Michael is right now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But considering, let's see, what was it? Oh god, I gotta
It
remember
was
this real fast.
5730 something. I think.
Considering that Michael didn't miss, uh, Michael didn't miss Moonshot first try. He's got to be quite a bit ahead. No. I'm just kind of speculating, really. I really don't have any good idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't really be able to say either. Let's just hope he gets a good Boolossus, because for the most part, that could make or break the race. It could even bit back up, potentially. Because it looks like, yeah, Flauke just finished up with his text there.
Oh, that ice is really far away. Okay, hopefully it doesn't screw it up too much for him to get a 2-cycle.
Yeah, it's
oh
wow.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
What an insane what an insane like
Did he get 14 out of them in
yes,
like
he did. Oh my god.
That's insane. Well, that pretty much seals the run.
Yeah, I mean,
That
jeez,
was
because
incredible save as well.
that could have just ended really badly there, but I guess luck was still in his favor.
For sure.
It was indeed pristine. Oh, jeez. So I was just thinking about this earlier today about we have an artist ghost named Van Gogh in this game, so I'm wondering, could we potentially get like another artist ghost in Luigi's Mansion 3, and his name is Bog Ross?
That that would be beautiful if they had Bob Ross Ghost in this.
Yeah, and his name would be Bog Ross. Bog Ross. I would
Let's
just
see,
love
what
that.
other puns could we make with that kind of thing? I mean, we have the director ghost, Morty.
Right. I
Morty.
don't know.
I'm gonna kill Luigi Morty.
Ah, Morty, how could you mess up that double there, Morty? It's the simplest thing in the game. No. No, not gonna be that critical of his Flux game right now.
Oh, I always hated this room. It's just, I don't know. I'm never
Yeah.
able to get it, but who's getting pretty low on health as well. Let's just hope he doesn't get bonked by the booze in the battle.
Oh wow, he could have. Oh wow, he still didn't. Okay.
Wow. Oh,
Damn,
hey, it still got away. Dang.
that is just a lot of unfortunate events.
Oh, and now you see Michael's in sidestep mode. He's ready for the blackout here, which is...
Oh darn, we missed our opportunity right there. I was just joking. From earlier's race, we tried explaining that sidestep has a great deal of advantage to be a time save in the Boolossus fight, but that's clearly not the case.
Yeah, apparently not.
No.
But it
But anyway, this is the
definitely will
reason.
help out in the blackout here, which basically spawns even more ghosts than there may have been originally in every single room, including hallways. And by being in sidestep mode, he's able to keep his flashlight in the positions that would be a spawn point for these ghosts.
Yeah,
And then
so oh,
he
sorry.
will switch out quickly enough when he gets to our destination, so he can just go right back into doing his thing.
Yeah. So, interesting fact I learned last race. Uh this is actually just another like mansion. Like it's a different mansion kind of that you
Ooh,
get teleported to during the
oh, damn.
blackout. Yeah, so it's like it just like it's a different mansion. It's like the way they decided to do this to make it so like you have to find where Grimly is, get the chest spawn, and then unlock the basement to the breaker room.
Maybe that's what the hidden mansion is after all.
Yeah, maybe that is. Oh no. So Flauke has
He,
to do 2 cycle on Small Boo.
it
King
looks
Boo.
like he has about 4 left, maybe 5.
I think it's 4, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So the AI in this phase is kind of is like really aggressive, so he has to like face away from the Boo in order to get it to charge at him. That way he can
Which he did
freeze
a
them.
really good job of there, actually.
Yeah. Michael, here we go. He's going for
Oh,
Breaker Boo, but he doesn't get the charge.
yeah, and he's dragging him closer though. Let's see.
This is still doable the way that he's going about it.
Oh.
I did not hear us. Oh, okay.
I
I was
mean,
like, I don't think I heard a single double cackle, but maybe. That's a big oof.
I mean, if he doesn't reset anywhere,
Yeah, I guess depending on where he goes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think I ever reset here, but I have a 107, so what does that tell you? Not exactly up to his speed, of course, so...
Oh, I just remembered to do something. Before I forget, I mean, we gotta do this before the race ends.
What's that?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
No,
okay.
there's actually a control panel that I have to bring up to kind of adjust some things in case I have to like switch audio
The
for
breaker panel.
the racers or declare who is the winner or who has forfeited.
Ah, right, okay.
I got it up, so it's all good.
Right.
Because apparently if you the way they're doing it now, you can hit done or whatever for Michael, and it'll automatically. I assume it automatically sends an invite to him so that they can come in for an interview.
Oh, right, right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Which is very neat. Thank you, SpeedGaming. Okay, so heading back up to the area. I'm sorry, heading back up to the third floor, because yeah, at this point in the game, it's just walking simulator because you have to go back and forth between the basement and the third floor.
We're in the end game now.
We're going to be taking on the clockwork soldiers or toy soldiers, whatever you want to call them. There's a setup to do a double. I don't know if anyone's ever done a triple before. They probably have, but I don't
It's
think it
got to
was.
be possible.
It's probably never done in a speed run, but maybe it has. I'm not sure. I've never seen it done.
It's it's almost definitely possible, but whether or not somebody's actually done it, I don't know.
Oh, right, he gets the double there. And now if he keeps control for long enough.
I think it would technically count as a double if he were to uh, get like one of the soldiers going, and then right before they get sucked up, he would catch another one of them, and so technically they would both be going at the same time.
Yeah, you can at least remove their dial off their backs to get them vulnerable to your vacuum.
Decent Grimly, which yeah, I don't think we talked about Grimly RNG.
Oh yeah,
Uncle RNG, man.
yeah, Grimly, his I can't really explain this well, but I know someone like
He
Skazi or Mini can explain it better. But yeah,
he
you just have to
he
like
basically
hope.
just chose his heart at random and
Yeah,
hope. He's got to hope for the best. It could be as soon as you walk into the room, he's already showing it, or it
yeah,
could be up to like 30 seconds or something. I
yeah,
think the most
exactly.
we've seen in a run at least was like 21 seconds. I think it's what I heard.
The longest for what I've heard is 47,
Okay, maybe I heard wrong then. Maybe I'm
and
thinking of something else.
that was by GG, I think, or it might have been someone else. But yeah, it was just ridiculously long. All right, so armory room. He's going for a more sophisticated setup, I guess.
Oh boy, yeah, he's had four at once right there.
It's not that bad, I guess. He doesn't go for a quad because he's constantly shooting fire at the puncher ghost up top.
It pretty much was one though,
But
but
it
technically,
it's a cool room because there's like so many different ways of doing that strat.
yeah, for sure.
Having a little bit of trouble, but he finds the boo. So this boo, oh, I think he's also opting to mirror warp because
Oh
he
yeah.
lost. He's gonna try and go find a. I think he's going to try and find a breaker boo.
Oh yeah. Instead of saving and resetting, he could just warp.
Yeah, I mean, since he's already committed to it, you might as well finish it.
Yeah, it would be nice and quick. How many is he at now? 38. So he could get that, and I guess probably the, what is it, cold storage or something? Is that what it's called? I don't know.
Uh,
The ice
so
room, whatever.
yeah, we ice room just for a lack of a better name. Cold storage probably is what it's called.
We would be able to answer these questions if they weren't playing in Japanese, but of course text moves faster and there's more glitches, and you take the normal amount of damage. Don't even get us
All
started
right,
on POW,
get
which...
the triple here. That triple can sometimes just not work. Oh, he finds the
Oh,
boo.
oh nice.
First try, nice. All right, so we can move on and not have to worry about collecting this ghost or this boo.
I always liked this one because it always moved so slowly.
Yeah, that's true.
But since it has 300 health, it's not something that we would do in runs for the most part.
Yeah, and he also goes into. He can sometimes will just move to into like the other rooms, like breaker or
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
ice room. So we try to just avoid. We'll just avoid doing him and go do Van Gore Boo because he only just leaves and comes back right after.
Right, yeah.
Oh, dang, Flauke didn't get the. Oh, he also
Oh,
gets freaking hit by the poison mushroom.
that's not good.
Well, if all the toy soldiers are right here in one place,
He's
you
getting
could
the triple
potentially just
blade.
like have a wild party going on right here. Oh, never mind.
Ah. Let's see, is Michael gonna do the key slide?
Oh, you have to do the key slide. There he
There it
goes.
is. If there's one thing that the 3DS remake did right, it's that they kept that in the game.
Uh, we don't ever talk about 3DS remake.
I still want to complete all the achievements that are in it, but I just can't bring myself to play it for more than 10 minutes at a
I,
time.
I will say it's still a really good casual game.
Oh,
Just
for sure,
a horrible.
casually.
It's a horrible speed game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if you had the new 3DL or
No,
something, but
no, dude, not even the new 3DS can save it.
because I'm just sitting here with a normal 2DS because it was cheap.
Yeah,
Not the
no.
best decision, especially since you can't even fold it. Ooh, the puncher there got like caught on Luigi and the fire there, so it was able to keep it right next to him. Interesting.
All right, so Michael's making his way up to
Downtown.
Van Gore. Sorry, we already missed our chance with that meme.
Yeah, it's a bit
But
too far into the 21st century for that one, I suppose.
we don't ever talk about the 3DS remake HD. Um, so this is Van Gore. So what was I gonna say? He's basically like the creator, or basically the guy who gives these ghosts existence by painting them, and they just come to life.
Which also makes me wonder whether or not he was the one who created the portrait ghosts as well, considering they're, in paintings.
Well, no, considering he's a portrait ghost too.
Yeah, and that's where it gets confusing.
I mean,
Maybe you guys just twisted enough to do the exact same thing, or I guess the exact opposite thing that Van Gogh was doing himself. You're giving life to ghosts that are from paintings. We'll take away your life by putting you into one.
yeah, I think there was like a lore that was said that Egad was going to give ghosts life, and he essentially did in Dark Moon, because they're
That's true. But that's
used as
just a
like
theory.
his tools. No, used as tools, but no. Oh man, I also heard that joke you made, but
Now Michael has fire here, which could cause the bombs to explode
Oh, they didn't
prematurely.
even spawn.
Nope. Oh wow, yeah.
So first frame, what do we call it? Oh no. Yeah, first frame, fire, I guess.
Yeah,
Also,
I get,
Flauke
we'll
is
go
gonna
with it.
lose that boo indefinitely. So 55-12, or 55, I guess 11 or 10 key grab for King Boo. So, let's see, possibly a 57?
Uh, probably a 58, but I guess it could be a 57, yeah. Oh, and it's buffering.
Oh no, I'm
Weird.
sorry, yeah, 58.
I mean, oh yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, shots. I mean, I want to say it could be a 57, but
Well, it
it's
would be really, really, like,
it would
high,
be like a 59 or
but
57,
no.
59. But
Overall, a pretty solid run on Michael, but he
for
won't be
sure.
getting fastest time, I'm afraid.
But in the meantime, Flauke, he's probably on pace to PB.
You're right. He has a 106. So he has to grab this. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm
He's
confused. I'm
I
confused
think
right
he's
now
heading.
because he has to look for this boo.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
And I
actually
believe
didn't
he's
even realize he missed it. Wow, I'm such an god commentator. I feel kind of bad missing that because I would have
yeah. I
caught
didn't
that.
notice that either, actually.
Michael just has
He's
a
hit
very mesmerizing run because it's god tier.
for the most part, yeah.
But looks like he gets it, so he can move on. He actually has 2 more boos to grab.
Yeah,
So
he's already in.
these are those are basically the conditions for no out of bounds. You get 40 boos and collect the area 4 boss key.
Yeah, and then once you do that, you just head up. Or I was about to say up because I was looking at his screen with him on the roof, but you head
We're
down
technically
technically.
going up. You're not wrong there. We are technically going up.
You know, I saw. I don't think I ever realized that you didn't have to clear this room to have the chest spawn.
Right. That's actually kind of optional.
I
It still has the key. You just have to do one puzzle.
I don't know if I ever knew that. And if I
All
did,
right.
I definitely forgot. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got some under 250 there. So,
Yeah,
oh,
that's a very good one cycle for Michael. That just rhymed.
huh. Wasn't even thinking of that, but now that's the only thing I'm going to be thinking of. All right, let's. Oh, yeah, I always
Very
hated
good.
Weston.
58-20 for his time. So let me hit done there.
And then we can watch the last 5 minutes or so of Flax run. Oh, he missed the key a little bit there. He's skated around it.
All right, so he's the. Oh, this boo is just. Oh no. Yep. Oh no, that's not good. He was not ready for.
Ooh.
It's unfortunate because you have to like you have to really be ready to do. You have to be really be ready for him to suck him up with the vacuum because otherwise you're just gonna be double cackling and then he's gonna go into freaking breaker room.
Yeah. Not the best, but
Oh, okay, there he is. Sometimes
probably
they'll
didn't.
hide in the furniture before you get there, but he was just waiting there
Yeah,
patiently
I'm
for us.
surprised.
So
Alrighty, got him. So
hopefully, if
now he's just heading up to Bangor.
yeah, as we watch Flauke finish his run, if Michael would like to join in the room for commentary and an interview.
Or go to sleep. That's fine by me too.
Yeah, that's fine.
I guess it's
I like
not
how his
too
timer just
late.
cuts out of the frame. So now he's like, he went back in time. He's now 20 seconds into the run. So let me see if like how I can predict this. He's got probably a good minute to do, a minute and a half to do Van Gogh, and then another bit of time to do the Boo. He could get like a 104 with this possibly.
Oh, somebody has joined the call.
Hello, Michael.
Hello.
Welcome.
How goes
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
So, how did you think of your run?
Considering I haven't took this game serious in over 5 months, for like a week for LM 100% and a marathon, and then quit again for a whole nother month until this run right here, I'm happy with it, I guess.
Yeah,
I had like 20-30 seconds of optimization, dumb mistakes I made, and then like the RNG at most of the run was...
yeah, it wasn't what you were wanting.
Yeah, it was like Area 4 RNG was okay, but like Area 3 was...
Yeah. Well, cool.
One thing that really pissed me off was Breakaboo. If he would have charged,
yeah.
that would have been an easy one cycle. Or if he would have just stayed in the middle of the room, that would have been one cycle. But when I got a hold of him, he was already at the table, so it was like, I have to try.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate because you do that setup where he charges at you, but he doesn't go for the bait.
Yeah, like if he spawns high, most of the time he won't charge. But if he spawns low to the ground, it's like 99%.
Okay, so
like
that's how
he'll
that
still do
works.
it in some other occasions, like he's high, and then sometimes he won't charge when he's low. But that's like extremely rare.
Interesting. Okay.
If he would have just like stayed around the middle instead of just went straight to the left, I would be very close to one cycling him.
Yeah, I could see you there getting like a high 57 then.
Yeah, give or take. I'm happy with it. I did the one thing that I'm known for, so I mean that's good too.
That's true. You did get text skip in laundry room.
Yeah, that was
legendary laundry boot tech skip.
And that recovery in Boo losses was
Oh,
insane.
that Boo losses, dude. I saw the ice. I was like, you gotta be joking.
I know.
I'm like, okay, let's see what happens here.
It's like insane bad luck for the ice element to just move out of bounds like that.
I was trying to book it. Luckily, I got it before it went all the way out of bounds.
Oh, is that possible for it just to completely get out of reach?
Yeah,
Yes.
it would go out of reach, and you literally have to get ice from the other one.
Yeah, I mean,
if I would have been like 2 or 3 more seconds slower, I would have not got it. I would have literally missed it by distance.
Yeah, we also kind of forgot to mention if a Boo goes out of bounds and you freeze it, it just instantly unfreezes.
Yeah, unless it's like right at the edge of out of bounds and you can suck it up before it gets to the ground level.
But thankfully that didn't happen to you, so.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Boo losses was that clean.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. Overall, good run. I can't complain after not playing this game for 5 months. Seriously at all.
Yeah, man, I mean, that's just insane because you figured you would be really rusty in certain tricks in the game.
Yeah, especially the tech skip in laundry room. Like that's always insane.
Yeah, I was hoping for like a high 58. It's what I would have probably thought I would get. I haven't paced it until Breakaboo left. I'm like, dang.
Well, it looks like
This definitely would have been a 57 something.
Looks like you might lose this race because he's heading to King Boo and he's only 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Oh god, dude.
World record
see-
pace.
You see, I'm gonna have to just DQ him for obviously cheating.
He's going for the out of bounds 80% category. Yeah.
Dude, that's gonna be a world record. We're gonna see a record here, boys. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, man. He's gonna get a 7-minute time.
Like a 7:25 or something like that. 26.
All right, but
And world record is at 8:30.
And it is
This
close
is
to
a-
his PB as well, so
this is a 1 hour and 7-minute time. So, depending on how good his 2-cycle is, if he gets the 2-cycle.
I don't know if I've even ever gotten a 2 cycles, so I mean I won't blame him if he doesn't get it, of course.
Yeah, you can't really blame us for missing that because King Boo's a notorious cheater.
Yeah. He is.
He just gets crown theft instead.
Exactly.
I was actually like tempted to be like, I wonder if I should try to crown theft.
Would that technically be a DQ if you were to get that? No.
Oh, because there's. Wait, no, I didn't have Van Boo. Oh god, no, I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
I forgot my last one was Weston, so I had to do Van Gore all over again.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that strat, you don't save warp. You just warp with you mirror.
Just
warp.
walk out of the room.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Gunner, this is the last race of the night.
Yeah.
Now tomorrow, oh boy, tomorrow.
Tomorrow is like
There's
a marathon.
6
almost.
matches. There's like 6 or 7 matches tomorrow, so.
Considering
Quite
I haven't
busy.
watched any of the round 1 matches because I didn't know what the schedule was, I was hoping tomorrow was going to be the time I was going to be able to catch up on most of those, but it sounded like I'm going to have to watch all of those instead.
Flauke
Oh, yeah.
The setting looks like he gets the first cycle really good. 245.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that's pretty dang good.
Let's see if he can still beat my time, which is what, a 107.19, I think.
I actually look at it. I'm already looking at the IRC chat. He gets like a 1 hour 107
20, 30, or 22. Because sometimes
Oh, wow,
the
nice.
thing like
26.
delays it for a whole second for some reason. I don't know why it does that.
Nice.
It should just go off what it says on splits.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because we're using live split.
Anyway, that's the GG. Let's
That's a
get
GG.
Mr. Flauke
Let's
in
get
here,
some-
my boy.
Let's get some GGs in the chat.
Yeah, and oh yeah, let me he's also done. So any moment we'll get the invite. Oh, there he is. He's right here. He's just needs to get him be in the right room. Welcome.
Hello.
Very good run for your PB especially. But
Yeah.
For sure.
and it was a solid finish because you got the 2-cycle.
Yeah, I glotted King Boo.
Oh, nice.
Nice, dude.
Yeah,
So,
I heard you guys talking throughout the entirety of the run about like, man, he's on PB pace. I was on like I was minus a minute and 30 seconds throughout most of this run.
Wow.
Oh,
What was it
dang.
that messed up? Was it the attic?
Of course, I think I had in mind the ideal, area 4 if you were to not make any big mistakes, which that unfortunately happened. But
Yeah, other than
it happens to all of us, really.
Yeah,
other than minor mistakes, it was great for Area 4 for sure.
Mhm.
my area 4 is pretty bad. Like, it was pretty nasty. So,
Except for those boss fights, man, that was still insane.
yeah, actually, this was some of the best boss work I've done for like any of my runs ever.
Yeah, I gotta admit that King Boo 2 cycle was actually pretty good. Most people around your time have trouble with it, but that was pretty clean.
That was the first time I've ever done it in a run.
Yo,
Nice.
that's even better, dude. That's even better.
Oh, I'm happy it was here, because I normally 3-cycle King Boo and I normally 2-cycle Bogmire. So
And you got 1 cycle and wait, no. Did you 1 cycle?
yeah, 1-cycle
Bogmire?
Bogmire this run.
Yeah,
This
Yeah,
so-
it was close as well.
yeah. He definitely got it though.
My goal was a 107 and I got a 107, so I'm happy.
Same, mine was like a high 58 and I somehow got a low 58, which was almost a 57. So I'm really happy with that.
Well, any final comments you want to say about your run? Either of you two?
For my run, I want to say some info about the tournament though, once we get finished up.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So like if we're all done, I'll just...
Well, yeah.
All right.
If we're all done here, then we'll sign off. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, the one last thing before it ends for everyone. Tomorrow is going to be a very jam-packed day of tournament runs for people to watch. Active Fog versus Def Johnson tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. We have Andy versus Switchmaster at 4 p.m. Eastern. Versus Fire Dragon at 5 p.m. Eastern. We then have Electric Miles versus HC Delta at 9 p.m. Eastern. We have Miku Ram 12 versus the Admiral. And none of the channels has been decided yet. So just keep a lookout on that. And
Say that
quite a
again.
busy day tomorrow.
I'm sorry, your mic kind of cut out at the very end there.
Oh, did it?
The channels aren't confirmed, I think.
Yeah, none of the channels are confirmed at the moment.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you now.
Does this sometimes? It really doesn't like my mic.
It's okay.
Discord doesn't like mics.
I've tried everything to try to fix it.
But
That's it.
okay.
For me,
Yep,
at least.
that's it.
You guys finish it out?
All right. Well, thanks so much for displaying very superb speed runs. Yeah, like you said, we'll see you guys tomorrow for all the other matches to come.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Please remember to rate, like, and subscribe. Give us 5 stars.
It really helps a lot.
Comment what you thought about the video.
GG's.
GG's in chat.
GG's.